Yo, this is Etana Plays Pokemon Moon. After a lot of back and forth and some drama involving and just, yeah, complete chaos here at the Aether Paradise, we finally got to an end. And we can finally go back to our adventure on the Island Challenge. So we learned that the Aether Paradise had been doing some evil doing Beluzamin and as well as the Team Skull Gang disappeared. Why and where they are, well, I guess we'll find out later. They say we're to ship these greens that Farfetch'd like to eat to other lands. Hey, why don't you take one too? They get a stick. Stick is an item that boosts attack power of Farfetch'd. Apparently Farfetch'd population have been dropping in other regions because they can no longer find as many of these greens that they have traditionally been their food source. Yeah, Farfetch'd was one of the most rare Pokemon in the early times of Pokemon. You could not only get one in red and blue if you trade, but it did become a wild one in yellow and as well in Generation 2. When ready, go here and let's go back to the docks, because it's finally time for us to return to our island challenge, and another island is coming. This island though is a bit different than the other islands, but it's still a place with trial and grand trials with kahunas. Let's go, Citano. No holding back. Ready to go? Yeah, we are. Alright. Let's go, Citano. No holding back. Yeah, you're right. Let's do it. So I'm gonna head over to the last island on the left, which is Poni Island. This island is decent size, but this one has only one settlement. So it's very little people around here, but still there's some stuff to do. And yeah, the island is medium sized, but it's still actually the smallest island, I think. This place you come up is Seafolk Village. This is the only settlement in the whole island. So this is the only place we will find a lot of people. Strange enough. Poni Island. Almost no one lives on it, but you'll find a whole lot of nature to explore here. Go. Find the Kahuna. The Kahuna Poni Island also protects the shrine where Alola's people worship the legendary Pokemon. Maybe they'll know something that might help you. Gladion, thank you for this. But when you took Noel and left Aether Paradise 2 years ago, you left me alone with Mother. She was so bad after you left. If you hadn't been wicked with me. I'm sorry. I wasn't there for you when you needed me. All I could think about was finding a way to save Noel. That was the battle I was fighting. But now you found your own battle to fight. I know you can handle it. He still doesn't care much. Oh well. Citano, I'm okay. You don't have to worry. I know what I have to do now. And I don't know. Maybe it sounds strange, but I'm kind of excited. Yeah, I hope so. Poni Island, here we come. Bzz, wonder what kind of new Pokemon we'll get to run elbows with here. Is it Tano? Wanna have elbows? Yeah, if only. Anyway, as mentioned by Gladion, this is the only settlement on the whole island. So this place is the place people will find people. After that, is more or less in the wild. Still, there's a grand trial here with a Kahuna. There's also at least one trial here, but we just have to wait and see more about that. But it's fine though. So this is a Seafolk Village. This is basically a floating village. It also has a lot of people here. They also have these, I don't know, ships that looks like Pokemon. This is like a Huntail ship, I guess. Hey, I'd like you to say welcome to my shop. I'm afraid I just can't do that right now. The fellow's my partner, Pally the Pelipper. He asked me how I'm making deliveries, using that big old beak and that throat pouch of his. I normally travel around these islands, dealing my wares wherever I come ashore. But I've been here at Poni for quite a while now, and my supplies have pretty much run dry. I'm in a real slump, and Pally is very much crying out in boredom. Hey, you're supposed to be crying out, I said. What kind of partner are you? Why, you? Anyway, I do appreciate you taking this time to stop by anyway, so I hope you take these. Then we get Magmarizer, which is nice. We get the Electrizer, even better. Those two are really valuable power boosters. I know it's a generous gift, but that's just who I am, right, Pelly? Pelly? Come on, throw me a bone here, Pelly. But you were my partner. Oh well. Anyway, the two items we got now are super damn nice. This is the Magmar and Electrizer. You need these two items to evolve Magmar and Electabuzz to their Generation 4 evolutions, in which they become Magmortar and Electivire. And this becomes really powerful, but you also have to trade, sadly. Corsola. Nice to see a new face around here. Oh my goodness! Who's that? I'm sorry, who are you? Me? I'm the chief of the Seafolk. It's my job to keep everybody together. The Seafolk? Yes, ma'am. What do you think all these boats around here are for? We Seafolk have spent years navigating the seas and searching out new wonders. When we find rare things, we bring them here to allow us to trade. The ports on other islands are busier these days, but we still always seem to end up back here on Poni, eh? What do you come here for? You collecting berries like us? We're here to visit the Kahuna. The Kahuna? Maybe we should go to little Happu's place. Her house is the only one that's standing on Poni. After all, where else would you go, eh? You can recognize little Happu's house at a glance thanks to that huge mudsdale of hers. Also, Happu lives here on Poni Island. Thank you very much, Chief. Let's go, Satano. It'll be good to see Happu and Mudsdale again. That's cool, though. So this guy's the chief, and he has some cool stuff, but then not really much else to do here for now. But we will get back here later, though. We also have the Pokemon Center, a place you probably want to go and heal. Which I guess we should. I mean, we already have our Pokemon heal, but generally just have it as a habit. Just come here and heal up your Pokemon. Our team is pretty good now. I just need to get Shelgon evolved to Salamence, but it'll still take a while because it's a bit of a late evolution. But once it evolves, though, oh man, it's gonna become so powerful and nice. Actually, there's one thing. Since we are now in a new Pokemon Center, new place, there are also some more TMs we can purchase. Let's see, this guy has Calm Mind, Blizzard, Hyper Beam, Solar Beam, Thunder, Sludge Wave, Fire Blast, Focus Blast, Giga Impact, Stone Edge. Some of these are insanely strong. Many of these are by some of the best moves in the game, but many of these moves also have some side effects. For example, Blizzard and Thunder and Fire Blast, they are really powerful, but they have a decent chance to miss. So if you don't mind that you miss attacks will miss at times, then sure, you can get these. But in my opinion, it's not worth it. It's just too much RNG. Hyper Beam's one of the strongest special attacks in the game, but it does recharge requirement. Same with Giga Impact as well. This is basically the physical version of the Hyper Beam. Stone Edge is one of the strongest physical rock moves in the game. Certainly something you want to learn. It does so much damage. Critical strikes are pretty easy to get. It's such a powerful rock move. Focus Blast is also a really cool. This is actually a special attack fighting move, which is kind of cool. Not often you see those, but it can become very powerful to take out a lot of Pokemon. Sludge Wave, one of the best poison moves in the game. Solar Beam, one of the not the best grass move in the game, but it has a 2-charge attack, so but it also affected by the weather. Calm Mind is pretty decent if you want to get up your special stats, both special attack and special defense. The rest here, well, I can guess we'll go through them all. So the teams are really great, and since this is Generation 7, that means you'll need to buy one of them, and then you have it for life. But not gonna worry about him now. I think our setup now is pretty cool. So once you're done with the Pokemon Center, then just go up here. I do my best to keep up, Zatanna. I'll be fine. I got Max Repelled with me. And I got you too. Oh, she is confident. Poni Island. It's a completely different kind of island, isn't it? Yeah, you can say that. Poni Wilds. So this is one of the few places where we actually have some stuff to do, but that's cool though. Let's see. I'm just gonna go to Poni Island here. Oh yeah, there's a lot of trainers in here that also have a lot of powerful Pokemon, so you want to make sure Pokemon are in the 40s, because the Pokemon you fight here will also be in the 40s, so it's a really nice way to train as well, in my opinion. Let's see, actually a little change in my Pokemon actually. I'm going to get in my Primarina. It's going to be useful in this first trainer battle for a very specific reason. Actually, no. That's actually not that good. Marowak, I think is better. Yeah. So trainers here too, they're really good XP. You should certainly fight them if you don't mind it. The Pokemon trainers' feelings are stacked together. Try receiving the Unleashed Z power. Yeah, some of the trainers here even have Z powers, so be careful. This one does. Trainer Lindsay. Your first one is Garbodor. Generation 5's Trash Bag. Pure poison type, that's why I didn't want to choose Primarina because of the fairy type. Fairies are weak to poison. But poison is also weak to psychic and ground. Toxic. Which means that I will be battle poisoned on Marowak. Much we can do about it, but damage will start ticking after a few turns though, so it's fine. One rank will hit once. And because Garbodor has armor's weak armor, that means it will decrease its defense by 1, but it will also increase its speed by 2 every time it gets hit. Which means Garbodor becomes super fast eventually. Do not boomerang. Garbodor is protect. Yeah, this is the classic toxic strategy. Basically use protect after toxic, so you make sure that the toxic damages keep increasing and increasing and increasing. But you can't protect too much though, else you will be in trouble. Gunk Shot. Powerful poison move. Not too effective. Because ghost types are resistant to poison. Weak armor though does become a problem for Garbodor because he will reduce his defense so much that the boomerang will do too much damage to take it out. And now Marowak level 44. Pretty nice. Next up, as the Toxic keeps doing damage, we're gonna switch on Marowak for sure, is Toxapex. Toxapex dual type water and poison. So this one is a bit different to fight. Still though, it's decent. I will go in Magneton. Magneton is really great against Toxapex because poison cannot deal damage to any steel types and water is a little weak to electric. So this is a good setup for me. Versus Toxapex. Alright, so let's go with the Electro Ball. Toxapex is also very slow, because it's a very standstill Pokemon. Liquidation from Toxapex. Water damage still does okay damage against steel types though. They're not resistant to water, but it's fine. Electro Ball hitting it again. Liquidation again from Toxapex. If we get next Electro Ball hit now, we will win this one. And we do. Here it comes. And Toxapex will go down. So you can see the battles are starting to become a bit more tougher, but XP value is also very, very solid, so you certainly will learn. Finally get a Discharge, finally get a better move than Electro Ball. Discharge is, in my opinion, one of the best electric moves in the game. You can hit multiple targets in duel battles. It's basically a bit slightly weaker version of the Thunderbolt. Much better Electro Ball though. The highness of caliber of triumph while reacting to the feelings of your opponent. That's a bit too much yada yada in my opinion. To cure the poison on Marowak, also give him a bit of healing as well. Should make sure he can be able to survive so that he can keep on fighting with us. Oh, there was a Pokemon in here, so there was no berries. We don't know what Pokemon it's gonna be, of course, it's the same one. It's only Crab Roller that goes into the berry, so that's fine. Crab Roller, pure fighting type. Well, 41's pretty high level though. Just gonna take it out for fun. Because fighting types don't really do any damage to ghost types, that's good for us. Turn number 2. Ooh, it survives. I would have captured it, but I already have one, so that's fine. Crab Member is super effective because it's a water move. One of the moves that got a huge boost of attack power after the Generation 4 changes of physical and special moves. Because it was a special move in Generation 1 and 3 and became a physical move in Generation 4 and onwards. Suddenly Pokemon like Kingler and so on became a lot more powerful. Collecting some more berries like Pasha berries and so on. And the Rosalie berry. Very nice. Some more wild Pokemon here though. Which one will we fight this time? A Gastrodon. The blue one as well. This one has two forms, a blue one and a pink one. Gastrodon from Generation 4. It's a dual type water and ground, so it's a pretty decent Pokemon. I think it actually, when it comes to competitiveness, Gastrodon is a very powerful Pokemon. Here's the Pelipper, one we saw in the village. There's also a water dual type, but unlike the Gastrodon, which is a ground dual type, this one, as you can see, is a water type. It knows Drizzle, which means it will always be raining when that Pokemon is active. Which means some moves will be affected. Solar Beam negatively impacted, Thunder positively impacted. Max Potion found as well. Oh, wild Pokemon here. Maybe should we use the Repel, but that's fine. Ah, Gramble. It's an interesting Pokemon though, because if you do catch a Gramble here and take it back to Seafolk Village, there's a person in the village that wants to trade their Steenie for a Gramble. And the Gramble is fairly common in here, so it's a good trade if you want to collect. Not like you need to, but if you don't want to collect them all, certainly something you should consider. Another Gastrodon. I think I would worry too much about though. I see something shining here. It was a Zygarde. Need more of these, you want to create more Zygardes, and eventually you can get the 50% form, which is the legendary Pokemon Generation 6. And then at 100% will become the ultimate Zygarde form, one of the most powerful Pokemon in the game. Not the most powerful though, but certainly up there, you can say. Oh, should we take any more trainer run? Let's do this trainer run before we end this episode. Let's have a quick battle while gathering berries together with our Pokemon. If that's what you want to do, sure. Let's have a quick battle then. I'm gonna go off against Cook Phil with F instead of PH. What does he have? It's Parasect. Parasect Generation 1 Pokemon. That's pretty cool. And Parasect is dual type Grass and Bug. And it's also one of the best Pokemon to use when capturing Pokemon because Parasect can know both False Swipe and Spore. Spores are guaranteed to sleep the opponent, and False Swipe can reduce HP down to 1. So Parasect is amazing to capture wild Pokemon. Problem is though, Bug and Grass is very frail. One of the things it's frail to is fire. 4-time weakness to fire. Flame Charge. As you can see, one Flame Charge took down the Parasect. Its 4-time weakness to fire is a big disadvantage. Next up is Ribombee. Let's go against Ribombee. This cute little fella Might be looking innocent to you, but don't think about it. It's pretty cool looking Pokemon though. But it also has a disadvantage here because it's a dual type bug and fairy type. Now it doesn't have quadruple fire weakness like Parasect, but still has a weakness to it. Plus, fire types are resistant to fairy. Sweet Scent. A nice move to find Pokemon battle, it reduces evasion. Flame Charge. Not enough to KO it, but still doing a lot of damage. Plus speed goes up as well. Enough that I'll now be outspeeding the Ribombee. And I'll take it down with a single Flame Charge again. And that's how we take care of this cook. Really? Pardon me? Yeah, don't worry. Anyway, that'll be the end of this episode. As you can see, we are near now the next route. We're gonna see if we can find Hapu, and then see if she can guide us to where the Kahuna is, so we can fight the Kahuna and maybe go to a trial as well. Hopefully, we'll do both. Let's wait and see, though. We won't be seeing much other people after that, but we'll see what else this place has to offer. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. That's great for now. See you guys next time as my journey in Pokemon Moon continues.